one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Against the Ropes podcast. I'm Gio Garcia. I'm alongside Christian Mosqueda. We are back in the building, and we are live from Fontana, California.
Hey.
You guys follow us on all the social medias and follow the podcast, of course. You guys know who's here, right? You guys know who's here. I'm going to go ahead and do the intro for you guys. As you guys see on your screen here, the Muratalla brothers. To your right side of the screen, Mr. Raymond Muratalla. Welcome, sir. And to his right, we have Gabriel Muratalla. Welcome, guys.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Thanks for having us, guys. Thanks for coming all the way down here, too.
It's our pleasure, man. You guys see the setup in your background here? It's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. You guys want to describe this a little bit? This is your backyard, right?
Yes.
It looks like a legit gym, guys, but it's a backyard gym, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, man, we've been through a lot with our ring. We literally had the ring towards the middle of because our backyard goes a little more. I mean, you guys can't see, of course, but we literally had the ring in the middle, no canvas, nothing, the heat beating up on it, and man, it's been a long way, but now we got it pretty set up professional, so definitely helped as well.
And this is where it all started, right? You told me earlier how, like, poco a poco, you guys started building it, first with the...
Yeah, the first it was our garage, just getting little bags here and there.
Yeah.
And then we got the ring.
Mm-hmm.
We built it from scratch. My dad got somebody just hooked them up. We built it literally from scratch. And then my dad started getting these bags in our backyard. And yeah, it's pretty weird. It's a blessing, man, to have all of this in our house,
And Dad, Coach Gabriel Sr. is in the back. He'll join us a little bit later. We'll ask him some questions that only he can answer. But for now, the boys are here. The boys are taking over the podcast. So, again, I just want to thank you guys for opening the doors to your guys' home. To us,
Thank you, man.
We feel blessed being here because we're gonna talk and get some stories that people don't know about.
Yeah.
I thought I was walking into a theme park. You guys see I try to post some videos of you guys set up in your garage.
Oh,
It's pretty
okay, cool.
legit. And then you walk back here and then you see the ring.
There's more, yep.
Yeah, I was like a kid over here.
All right, so let's jump into it. Let's talk about a little bit about some fights. Did you guys catch some fights this week? And I know Ray, you sparred with one of the guys that was in that ring.
Yeah.
And so I'll start asking. Did you expect the result? That was
Honestly, I thought Loma was gonna win.
Okay.
If I'm being honest, bro.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean Lopez just figured him out, and Lomas just started way too late.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Lopez figured him out and just had the better timing that night. But yeah, man, it was a good fight. I enjoyed it.
Good fight. Yeah. What about you, Gabe? Did you expect that result? And what did you think of the fight?
Yeah, no, honestly, I didn't expect the result. I kind of expected what Loma was doing at the end.
Okay.
I kind of expect that early, but I mean, congrats to Lopez. He did his thing, but like Lomachenko started too late.
Mm-hmm.
That's what really happened. But he got the win, so that's good.
Yeah. So I say this because one of the things I noticed from that fight is that we got to see some other facets of Lopez's game. His boxing IQ, his twitch, that quick, effective punch sharpness, and that's something I noticed from your game, you guys' last fight, which we'll talk about in a bit. Gabe, your fight, you guys fought in August 29th.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a little bit of the interviews with Robert Garcia, and at first it's funny because I was watching the commentary. I know Christina Pancho was like, oh, their styles are a little bit different.
Yeah.
Gabe's is more of a fierce, come forward, type of fighter, but it was mostly because of your, something that people didn't mention was you had an injury.
Yeah.
Right? And so you're mostly throwing your right hand, your left hand was. I didn't notice it. I mean, because you don't notice it when you don't know, right?
Yeah, definitely.
But I did see you touching him, kind of with that left, but it was mostly your right that was doing. And so I noticed something that you weren't able to show your skills, right? You weren't able to put your left hook together, your right hand, your cross.
That's my favorite punch.
Yeah.
My left hook. So
can you tell me a little bit about that fight first of all? How how'd you felt being in there?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, going into the fight, my hand, because I hurt my hand in sparring 2 weeks before the fight, and man, yeah, I hurt it. So I really wasn't training with it at all. Just right hands all day, hitting the bag, doing mitts, right hands, and the last week of the fight, it was getting better. So my dad was like, I don't know, like he really didn't want me to fight, but I was like, man, I'm fighting my brother for the first time.
Yeah.
I was like, I was kind of low key lying to my dad a little bit. I was like, my hand is great, like I'm like super ready.
Yeah.
And but honestly, like during the fight, we're doing mitts before the fight, and my hand was pretty good. Like I was like, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
But right, that first round, I guess it's different when you swing when you're swinging that hard.
Yeah.
I heard it right away,
Okay.
and man, it was hurting bad, but I couldn't show it. You know, I'm not gonna show anything, and I pulled it off. Got that using that right a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was an experience for sure. Never gonna do it again if I'm injured. Never gonna do that again. But I learned my lesson, but it also came out to be a blessing. Got the win and with one hand.
Yeah. I saw Robert saying like, yeah, I think we should, he thought about pulling you out, but I guess your love and your passion to be in that same crowd with your brother, was stronger.
Yeah, definitely.
What did it mean to you, like hearing that, Ray?
It felt good. He's like, I'm gonna fight. I don't care. He really didn't care. And I mean, I told him, I was like, bro, you're gonna hurt it in your fight.
Yeah, he knew way
Because
before
I know,
me.
like, once you're in that ring, like, your powers are different. Like, you throw just with all your strength. I was like, bro, you're gonna hurt it. And I was like, just be prepared. You're gonna have to switch your style up and just go in and just go get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it felt good, man. He did his thing.
Yeah, and there was no easy opponent. It was an undefeated opponent, lengthy, taller than you. I think he had a 4-reach height advantage. Again, it was a undefeated fighter, pretty good skills. Tell me about the first round, because the first round is maybe something we didn't expect. Nobody expected. Can you walk me through that round?
Yeah. Honestly, the first round, he had different kind of reach. His reach was pretty amazing, man. I was trying to dodge, and they were still hitting my glove. I'm like, damn, like I need to with this guy. Right when he started punching, I was like, I need to go in right away. And then lucky punch. I mean, I kept watching it. It kind of my balance as well. But it's like a super weird punch. Like I think his hands are too long.
Okay,
Hit me like right in the back. I guess I kind of like a little fall, but man, I felt perfect. Like I was waiting for the ref to do a 8 count. He wasn't doing anything, so that made it more confusing. So I'm just staring at him like I'm not gonna get up just for my safety. I'm not gonna get up until he tells me something. And then he told me to get up, go to the corner, and the corner. I think the doctor. He's like, "Do you know where you were at?" And I started laughing. I was like, "Sir, I'm fighting on MGM right now." He's like, "You're good. Let's go." And man, I felt perfect. Like I didn't even think. It didn't even feel like a punch hit me. So yeah, after that, I knew I just. And then something else too. So I go to the corner after the first round, and I hear the referee say, "Oh, okay, we're counting it as a knockout. We're counting it as a knockout." So right, I'm sitting down in the corner. I'm like, "Dang, they're gonna count as a knockout. That's a point."
It was a knockdown, right?
A knockdown, and I was like, "That's already an 8-10 round." I was like, I gotta go in. So that's from there on. I was putting pressure, and I knew I won. I had him all around the ring.
Yeah,
pretty with one hand.
Yeah,
because pretty good.
I think we were a little bit confused, right? Because they scored.
So what happened there? Was it a knockdown? Because even the commentators were very confused because the ref kind of pulled you to the side to the doctor. And I don't think they ever clarified it. So was it a knockdown?
Yeah, at the end of the day, after the fight, they counted as a knockdown. Yeah.
And they deducted him a point because he hit you.
So it became a 9-10 round.
So 9-8.
Oh yeah,
9-8, right? Yeah.
Because I was confused. I don't even know if they called it a knockdown or what, because it also looked like it kind of hit you in the back of the head.
Oh, it was super.
And then he hit you after that, so it was kind of weird.
For us, we were shocked, but I saw that you weren't hurt. It was more of a flash knockdown. Like, you got up, you were smiling. You look, something I noticed from both of your fights is like, and we'll talk a little bit more about that, is like, you guys, like, after that, you guys both wanted it, like, oh, heck no, like, because you came out strong.
Yeah.
And I already knew, like, in my head, I'm judging the fight. I'm like, okay, so he's down, so he's got to win the next 3 rounds convincingly, so there won't be no doubt, which, in my opinion, you did.
Yeah.
And so I know it's the Robert, told you something like you got to shorten the distance, right? You got to kind of get in there, be in there close.
Robert, honestly, is his advice. He knows everything, and I always listen to him as well. And my dad too. They know everything. They teach us everything. I try to listen to Robert and my dad, and that was exactly what they told him. Just keep it short. His hands are too long.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
we'll talk a little bit more about that Robert Garcia, having him in the corner, what that experience, meant for you guys and maybe for the family, for your dad. So let's move on to Raymond.
Before, big us to your opponent, because he was very tough. He was a very good opponent.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'll ask you, what did you learn from fighting someone that's undefeated? Someone that's, game fighter. That was you mentioned before that it was going to be, a challenge. It's going to be,
Yeah, I mean, I loved it. I know my last fight before this one, he was a tough fighter too from Vegas, but he was on the smaller side, a little smaller than me, and I liked having the whole opposite.
Okay.
So I want to show my fans like I can fight smaller people, I can fight taller people. It doesn't matter. And the only thing that I was upset that I couldn't even use my left hand. So that I think I could have. If we would, it was a 6-round fight. I could have probably knocked him out, and I would have loved that. But yeah, I'm just trying to show my fans that I can. I mean, we have the heart, obviously, and we will change the style with with different fighters.
Yeah.
You know.
So you think it's gonna be next fight 6 round, or you think you want to stay at 4 rounds, or?
Yeah, I think my next fight will be 6 rounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone that benefited from having more rounds was Raymond, right? Initially, your fight was supposed to be 6 rounds.
Yeah, it was supposed to be 6 rounds. It got changed to 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When you heard that news, like, what came to mind? What?
I was ready.
Okay.
Like, we've been doing sparring 8 rounds, so I was mentally ready and physically ready. Yeah, so when they told me that, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
No biggie.
Something I heard that Robert was like, he wasn't sure, right? And your dad maybe wasn't sure about the round change, right?
Yeah.
But something Robert says like, oh, he knows that you're ready.
Yeah.
You've done more than 8, 10, 12 rounds.
I've been sparring a lot,
So
yeah, I was ready.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys probably saw that interview with Robert, right? Somebody made a comparison, with your style with Salvador Sanchez. That you had that stoic, focused, calm, collected demeanor throughout the whole fight. How did you felt hearing that?
It felt good, man. I mean, to be compared to that kind of person, like, it just meant a lot. And I don't know, I'm just keep working hard and just live up to that name.
Yeah. Man, that was, when I saw the fight, that was a very, and I agree, very collected. When they were comparing styles, I saw what Cristiano Pancho meant, your style. You're just very, calm. You pick your shots. You don't get over anxious. When you have a fighter hurt and you get in there and you jump on it. Talk to me about that first of all, that second, you knocked him down in the first round. You had him hurt.
Yeah.
Did you want to finish him there and then?
You know what? After I knocked him down, I was kind of just looking at him. He was hurt, but he was still there, He wasn't like fully just like out of it. But yeah, I was just taking my time, just finding the right moments. But he was a tough opponent.
Yeah. And that second round, again, I felt it was a flash knockdown.
Yeah.
But he caught you. What was going on in your mind, at that moment?
So when he knocked me down, I don't know, man. It happened so quick.
Okay.
Like, it just hit me. I just fell down. It didn't feel like a knockout or a knockdown. It really didn't. I just got up and I was like, what the hell? I thought I tripped or something. But I was like, nah, he hit me. And then, I just got up. I felt good.
But again, it was way in the back of the head too.
Back of the head. But, it was a flash knockdown. I got up. I felt good. And I just kept my cool and just stuck to the game plan.
And so you had your dad and you had Robert Garcia. What were they telling you in that corner that after that knockdown? And then you can tell me too what they told you in your corner.
They just told me just to stay calm and just be smart and just not to go in there just like a dummy. They wanted me to be smart, just collective, and keep my cool.
Did you feel that calm energy from Robert?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I felt good. I'm telling you, like, it really didn't feel like a knockout. So I felt calm. I still felt like myself. So everything just went on good.
And for you? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think I said it earlier. They were just literally telling me just stay inside. He doesn't know what to do when you're inside close. So that's literally what I was hearing a lot. Just stay in there, and that's all I really did. I couldn't really show skill or anything because I'm just like one handing everything. I'm just, I know I threw some uppercuts too. I was like, but yeah, next. I mean, I can't wait to just show my skill, next time. But sometimes certain fights you gotta push and get that win.
Yeah, I can't help but feel like your dad probably got like emotional because that's your dad. He loves you, and how like having him and having Robert. Maybe Robert's like been there, done that. He's probably seen these knockdowns, early on in his career, maybe in other fighters that he's had. Like, how important was just having, just that experience to you guys' like self, like how?
Yeah, so having Robert in my corner, like you said, he's experienced. He's been through all that. So his advice really, like, I really listened to it, and it was like just the perfect advice, and just helped me stay calm, just fight my fight. So it really helped.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. Do you got anything to add?
Yeah, let me send some shout outs here from the comment section. Shout out to Ivan Puente. It says Raymond is one of the smartest fighters I've seen. Shout out
that's
to
our
him.
family. Shout out Ivan.
Hey, there you go.
Shout out to Zaida, who's here on the comment
Oh,
section.
Zaida, yep, our family too.
And
Love
then-
you, Zaida.
Hey. And then Wesley says Muratalla brothers, no jokes.
Wesley.
All skills.
So Wesley, shout out Wesley.
Hey.
Shout out to everybody tuning in, man.
Hey, awesome. I think thank you for everybody that's tuning in. We always say like early fights, it's always a friend's family. You know, that's always there supporting. You know, down the road, you know, like 15, 20 fights, you guys are gonna have a bunch of fans, but it's always like that family, friends. You know, that always have that show that love and that support. So if you guys want to send any shout outs right now,
just
Before
shout
you
out.
forget.
I'm forgetting either way, but shout out all my family, my dad, my mom, my sisters. I mean, they're always supporting us. Our sponsors as well. Puro Gope is always here. He's here as well. Hopefully, you guys can see him soon as well. Our friends, my teachers. I work part time at Lowe's on Saturday, Sunday. My Lowe's employees. Man, shout out everyone that's just supporting us, and shout out a lot of just new fans as well. I mean, it is a lot being like having different jobs and boxing as well, teachers. And so I like to give that motivation that you can do it. Just put your mind to it. You can do it. You know.
You get a little bit more people recognizing you now that you've been on ESPN. What, 3-4 times? What is it?
Yeah, 3 times.
3.
I mean, honestly, no. With that mask, around, you can't figure it out.
Okay.
Ray, you're gonna send some shout outs or?
Yeah, I was gonna say what he said.
Nah, you gotta
Short and
shout out
sweet,
more,
man.
bro.
Short and sweet.
You got no more other shout outs? Or more of our sponsors? More of our sponsors? Capital Protection.
We got Capital Protection, Draft Cuts. Who else?
Who? Oh, Helmet
Dark
Collectibles. Yep, our uncle as well.
Hey,
Shout out to all of them. They definitely support us a lot as well.
Let me ask you this, guys. How does it feel when you guys are scrolling through Instagram and then you see Top Rank posting, videos of pictures of you, Gabriel, or of you, Raymond?
Oh man, it's awesome. Honestly, like every time they post something, I'll get a lot of followers. I'm like, let's go. But I think the last one was they posted or before our last fight, they posted me and the preschool teacher, and I thought that was awesome. I was like, man, it was literally a post just on me. I was like, yes, finally. But yeah, then after that, the Muratalla brothers, that was awesome. I'm glad we got the fighting together out the way, because I don't think we'll ever want to do it again, because that was a lot of stress on my parents, man.
Okay.
I know it was. And yeah, definitely just want to continue just fighting separate belts, maybe.
Because so he's fighting and I'm in the back, and he has his phone set up.
They don't have no TVs back there.
Oh, they don't have TVs?
They don't have like, so we can't see. So he sets up his phone, and it's hard for me to warm up. Like me and I was with Chepe. Me and Chepe were like trying to warm up, and then we're trying to watch also.
Okay.
So it was, I don't know, it was just hard. I feel like I didn't warm up at all.
Like,
I was just watching this fight.
Yeah. And then I saw one of you, I forget who, I think it was you, Gabriel. You were walking back by the tents, right, after your fight?
get your little cap on and everything.
Yeah.
You were, like, back there, like.
I put on my preschool shirt. Yeah, I wanted to represent them. But yeah, they let me watch my brothers fight, so that was cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think Christina's the one like, his brother's right there pacing, watching this fight too.
Let's talk about your outfit a little bit, because you had the maestro right on the back,
Yep.
and with the glove, and
Yeah,
was it like a cap?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Aguilar, huh? Eddie Aguilar. He made those trunks and the outfit beautiful. And yeah, I have a cap and gown on my with the glove, and it's just showing like I'm a teacher, and with the 4-year-olds, they graduate after they always graduate after 4 years old.
Yeah.
So it's just showing that, and boxing involved. So I do both, and I know Top Rank, Timothy Bradley, they kind of, and Christine, they kind of gave me that nickname, the preschool teacher. So El Maestro. So I'm sticking with that.
It was so funny, dude. Your first fight, when they were when you got the knockout, right? It was the first round, and they were talking about you being a teacher, and Timothy Bradley's just cracking up. He's just like, look at this guy just knocking this guy out.
A lot of people are like, man, how do you feel with them laughing? Like they're laughing at you. I was like, no, they're
laughing.
Yeah,
like, not at me, but like
I'm like, I'm not taking it as like I was laughing as well. Like it is kind of crazy, like having a teacher fight, but man, I'm doing it right.
That was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, when I'm like, today I'm explaining to some people, like, oh, I got to go do a podcast. Like, oh, who you interviewing? People are always curious. Like, oh, a preschool teacher, who beats up people for a living as well.
I thought you had a boxing podcast. Why are you going to interview a teacher?
I know, and then people never when they see me, they always think I'm lying. I'm like, let me bring out the pictures.
Because
you know, on
About
this-
which part? About which part? The being a teacher or
the
being
being
a
a
boxer?
teacher.
Oh,
No, the
okay.
boxer, they could see it. It's just the teacher part. They're like, no, you don't take care of no kids. And I'm like, let me show you some pictures. And they're always so shocked. And I'm like, I just think like, I mean, I just love the kids, you know. I think kids deserve to have the best life ever. And
Yeah.
pretty nice as well.
Hey. I'm not sure if I asked you this before. Has a parent ever come up to you, be like, hey, how do I get my kid into boxing? How do I get him like to love this?
You know what? No. I honestly kind of kept it a secret with my
Okay.
parents. You
Yeah.
know, I don't want nobody. I know everybody judges, so I didn't want nobody judging. But yeah, I know just until now a few parents know. And they're supportive, so
Okay.
that's awesome.
It's like, yo, man, I saw you on ESPN, man. What's up with
Like,
that?
train my kid.
What else you hiding?
And I saw you at Lowe's the weekend before.
It's like, how many other careers you got going, man?
You can't be the same guy.
Yeah, try to do it all.
Let me
Hey,
send some quick shout outs to the people here. Let's see. Somebody said they need a cut. Pete Sanchez says they need a cut right now.
oh, what is that about? What is that about?
All right, you gotta tell them.
So you explained it a little bit last time, right? But did you?
I'm not sure.
The
I think a
haircuts?
little bit about cutting barely, huh?
Yeah.
Well, go ahead and explain it for those who didn't watch the previous shows.
So I started. So when was it? I don't know. I used to get haircuts a lot. So at the barbershop, my dad used to take us, and I was just always interested in it. I would just see haircuts, and then this dude used to cut his hair bald, and I said, hey, my dad used to cut your hair out.
I don't know. I know I was bald. Literally,
we
I've been
we
bald
see the
my whole.
pictures.
I've been bald my whole life. Literally, like at 24 years old, I barely grew it out. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. So I found an interest in it, and I was just shaving his head bald.
Okay.
And
Or
then,
fades. You could just give me low fades.
No, at first I wasn't good,
Mm.
so I was just shaving you bald.
I
But
was
anyway, yeah. But I was just on YouTube. I was just trying to learn, and
You
then
tricked them.
yeah, I started with my
Oh.
neighbors.
Okay.
Yep, Gabriel
YouTube,
Lopez.
yeah,
Shout
Gabriel
out,
Lopez.
Shout out to
and
the
Harry,
neighbors, man.
Miguel
Taking the
Lopez,
risk.
Harry, our neighbors, too, right here.
Harry,
Adrian.
Adrian. Yeah. So I was just cutting their hair, just messing them up. Yeah. It was bad, but they let me practice on them, man. And,
Yeah, so
and eventually just like started cutting all my high school friends and just started cutting a lot, and I got good at it. And then
How long did it take you? Like 6 months, a year?
I would say like a year.
Okay.
I started when I was like a sophomore, I think.
How many haircuts was that?
Ooh,
Let's
let's count.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to those guys.
I know he missed my hair up a lot of times.
Yeah, I missed his hair
Yeah,
up
but-
a lot of
But now
time.
he's reaping the rewards, huh? Fresh cut every week. Y'all like, brother, let me go, man.
It really is every week.
we all start somewhere.
Hey, awesome. So
Yeah, and then you said, my bad. You said high school. You said something.
Yeah, high school I was just cutting a lot of friends, and then I was just practicing. I got good, and then just started cutting a lot of family friends, and then his friend Pete cut his hair almost every week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you're just messing up boxers.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was cutting.
Anybody that gets a cut, that I always sound like just go with Raymond. Because honestly, I don't trust anyone to cut my hair. Only Raymond. He's gotten that good to me, so.
They're sending shout outs to you from draft cuts.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a
draft cuts,
go to
yeah.
our auntie's barbershop, man. Yep, draft
Okay.
cuts barbershop in Rancho Cucamonga.
Get a fresh cut.
Get a fresh cut and a free beer.
Oh, dang.
Well, that's what's up.
I thought we could do that here. Not
We got some. Free.
hey,
For your dad. Let me clarify. Right.
hey, you want to go into the trivia segment?
All right.
They got boards out.
Yeah, man. Let's. We're gonna hand you guys some boards here. I'm gonna do some quick, fun questions with you guys. All you have to do is write your answer. Round to the nearest 10th. No, I'm just kidding. Does that work, Gabriel?
Yeah,
I
it
don't
works
know
a little
if
bit.
those work or not. No, I'm gonna just ask you guys questions and man, I should have borrowed some markers from you, huh?
Probably have a whole bunch of stuff.
As long as we can see what you're writing. we should-
Yeah, I think this one.
Somewhat.
Yeah, I'm gonna just ask you some quick questions, and all you have to do is write your answers.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna give you about 10, man. We're gonna play for a shirt. We got some ATR shirts right there, and
Let's
then
go.
the winner. Chris, do you want to do it like this is the first round, and then yours will be the
second round.
yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool. We'll do that.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean we're playing for a shirt? Me and him?
Yeah, you guys are competitive,
head,
right?
bro.
With each other?
Yeah.
You guys,
All
who's
the
gonna
time.
win though?
Yeah, this guy's gonna lose.
Who do you guys think is gonna win here in the live chat, man? Let us know. Last time, what did they say? They were grilling you guys for
They
this.
were, dude.
Remember the dirty car question?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Who had the dirtier car?
Yeah. Who do you guys think has the dirtier car? And they were just going at you guys.
So it's El Maestro versus Danger.
Yep.
Who's gonna come out on top?
All right, so I'm gonna ask you a question, and you will have 5 seconds roughly to write down the answer on your board, and then you will show us at the same time. So make sure you don't cheat, right?
Yep.
Gabriel, how do you tell your kids?
How to tell 'em not to cheat?
Yeah.
Yeah, how you tell them not to
Keep
cheat?
your eyes on your own board.
Yeah, they're too young for that.
Oh, let's do
You
this.
got some votes for Gabriel here. Dang, let's go,
Ooh.
Raymond.
Yeah, buddy.
Prove him wrong.
Put 'em on ready.
All right, question number 1. All right. And it's going to be kind of random all over the place. So,
Gotcha.
question number 1. How many championships does the Lakers have?
That's already.
Don't show.
3.
I don't even.
Two.
Let me see.
Oh!
1. All right, go ahead and show it to the camera.
Show it to the
I'm
camera.
gonna go with the
All right.
Kobe.
I'm not sure if you guys could see it, but Raymond wrote 17, and
Dang.
Gabriel wrote 8.
Shout out.
So
Starts
1 point for
laughing.
Gabe.
All
1
right,
point
Kobe.
for Raymond.
Ray,
Keep track over
one.
there,
I'm
Chris.
keeping- I'm
1-0.
Yeah,
Proving
Ray,
them wrong
Ray's more on the
already.
basketball.
Okay, taking notes.
All right, question number 2. Make sure you don't show it, Raymond, because he almost.
Shaking away.
Man, he doesn't follow his own rules.
All right. Oh, this one's gonna be hard.
Hmm.
What is the capital of Nevada?
Interesting.
This is like, are you smarter than a fifth grader?
All right,
You
4,
know that shit?
Are you smarter than
3,
a preschooler?
2, and 1.
I don't know no
All right,
capital.
let's
Just
show.
write, just write something on.
Las Vegas.
Is it Las Vegas?
You got Las Vegas over there,
Yeah.
and then Reno. That's a good guess.
Ooh, Reno.
Unfortunately, it's Carson City.
I didn't even know that, bro.
Never got that.
I didn't know it until I googled it.
That's all I know is Vegas. That's the only city you need to know.
All right. Question number 3. This is a boxing one. What year did Oscar de la Hoya win his Olympic gold medal?
I know Pops know the answer.
Damn.
All right. 5,
Damn.
4, 3, 2,
Esa sí me la sé.
and 1. Can you help me
Ooh.
read them, Chris?
Yeah.
What is
El Maestro's got 1994.
and
My birthday.
Raymond has 1989. Should we give it to the closest?
I think they're both out due by. Oh wait, it's 92. So
That's
he's
the
out by
answer's
2.
92.
He's out by
I'm
3.
closest.
Oh, Maestro got to. Yeah, let's get to the
Let's
closest.
give it to Maestro. It was 1992.
You gotta
ladies
help
and
the
gentlemen.
teacher.
I need that point.
All right, so number 1, so let's do the closest, okay?
Okay.
Yep.
So 1-1,
1-1.
tied up. Let's go.
Got it.
All right. Ooh, this might be tough, or it may be easy. What year did Kobe Bryant change his jersey number from 8 to
Shit.
24? What year?
Damn, I don't know.
5.
Damn.
Closest one gets it.
I should
All
know this, man.
5, 4,
Dang, you can't even read it.
3, 2, and 1. Does anybody in the audience know it?
They doing
All right,
Siri
2001 for Raymond.
Right now. I got
2007.
2007.
For Gabe.
Answer is 2006.
Ooh, we stole one.
Gabriel
go.
gets
Damn,
it.
stole one from the Laker fan. Damn, good one.
All right, we're at 2-1. Ladies and gentlemen, Gabriel's up.
Gabe's up.
All right. Ooh, this one's going to be tough because I didn't say it at the beginning. But what episode number is this for the ATR podcast? I don't think I mentioned
think
it
you
in
mentioned
the beginning.
You probably did.
What podcast number is this?
How many years you guys in?
We went
Should
2
I give you a
years in?
hint?
Damn.
Yeah, 2.
I'm gonna put.
Give him a hint.
So 2 years, about roughly. It's more than 100. I'll say that.
It's more than
All right.
100.
Yeah, I was about to put that.
4,
Damn.
3,
The closest one.
2, 1. It should be in the title, so I know you guys know it at home.
Oh.
All right, Raymond says 149.
Oh, damn, they gave us
Gabriel?
171. They gave us credit.
All right. Answer is 117. So Raymond was the closest.
Oh, dang. Okay,
2-2. Let's go, baby.
Damn,
All
2-2.
right, tied up. That was a tough one. All right. This one, switching gears a little bit. I don't know, hip hop, pop. I don't know. How old is Tekashi 6ix9ine?
That boy young.
What is
That
his
boy
age?
young. That's not boy young.
What is his age?
How old is
We're gonna go with 5,
Oh, it's not right.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right.
Hmm.
Come on, Raymond. Let's go. You got 24. Gabriel, you got
20.
the answer is indeed 24.
Oh, what's the name?
Raymond
That was
gets it.
21.
Damn.
And takes the lead, right?
Yep.
3-2.
3-2.
Man, he got that one.
Dang.
Felix, help me out here.
All right.
All right. So you guys watch football, right? American football?
Yeah.
Yeah. somewhat.
Raiders. Let's go.
All right.
I don't know players though.
So this is a question about teams. This is going to be a little tough. I'll give you guys maybe 10 seconds for this one because this one is pretty tough. Name an NFL team whose team name and city name start with the same letter. I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to give you a basketball example, like Cleveland Cavaliers or Washington Wizards. So name any team in the NFL whose team name and city start with the same name. There's a few. So I'll give you guys 10 seconds to think about it. 10.
Damn.
9. 8. You guys in the audience? Yeah, see they.
Oh, they
You
don't?
got one?
We should put one on each corner, bro, like a
I know.
corner man.
Oh, I got one.
5. Oh, you got one. Don't shut.
Oh,
Don't look,
4.
bro.
Let's see.
3.
make up a preschool name, bro.
2. The Huskies or something. The Hollywood Huskies.
Something that rolls off the tongue, bro. We might give you half a point. No.
1.
wait.
All right, that's time. That's time. Let's go with the audience. What'd you guys get?
Seattle Seahawks. That's a good one.
Seattle Seahawks. What'd you get over here? Buffalo Bills.
Oh,
Bang.
good one. Bang.
That
Nice.
work?
Yeah, that works.
I
You didn't
didn't
get
get
any? Oh,
Blank,
man.
sir.
Blank.
Gabe ran out of time, bro.
What?
So 4-2 for Raymond. Raymond is up.
Damn,
I
Raymond's
think it's only the Seahawks, the Buffalo Bills, and then Tennessee Titans. I think that's the only 3. Yeah. So see, audience knew it.
Not her
Seattle.
guess.
Hey, see the comment section. They got it too. Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for you guys. All right.
They got their phones though.
All right. 2 more. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. For this one, it's a number. How old was Mike Tyson when he first won the heavyweight championship? He's the youngest in history.
Yep.
All right, I'll give you 5 seconds. 5,
I know Daniel's the answer for
4,
sure.
3, 2, and 1.
I don't know.
Well, what'd you write?
What does that say?
2-0.
19.
19. What'd you say?
That's
2-0, 20.
2-0.
What's the answer, Chris?
20. Gabe.
20.
Oh,
Gabriel,
yeah.
Back into it. 4-3.
4-3. Oh, it's 4-3?
4-3.
Okay. So for this one, we're going to do kind of like a sudden death, all right? Because this will be the end of the first round. Since the markers are kind of messing up, we're going to do it verbally, all right? So I'm going to do it kind of like Chris, last time. Or you want to give him
I
paper?
can get a piece of paper.
All right. Let's do that then. Let's write it on notebook paper. I should have some pens. Do you have 1 pen or 2?
I got 2 pens.
All right, there we go.
Do it.
So for this one, for every one that you get correct, you'll get a point
Get 2.
since it's so close. All right. Make sure the pens work.
Hands are good.
I should have some, maybe.
You guys have another one?
Go get a pen.
All right. So let me take this time to send a big shout out to Puro Golpe. Jesse,
Shout
he
out
is
Puro
here
Golpe.
in the house. Shout out to Puro Golpe. Make sure to check out the shop at www.purogolpe.com and make sure to follow on Instagram at Puro Golpe, man. Show some love.
Oh, shout out to Dad. He got the pen, keeping this game alive. There you go.
All right. So it's 4-3 so far, okay? So for this one, let's give them 20 seconds. You got a timer, Chris?
Yeah, I got a timer.
So if you can set it for 20 seconds. For this one, you guys will write down any Canelo opponents that you remember. Any Canelo opponents. Write as many as you can, and you'll get a point for each one you get correct. -1 for everyone you get wrong, all right? since the score is 4-3, and this is the final of the first round.
All right.
So, are you ready over there?
Ready.
All right, so name as many Canelo opponents as you can. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 20 seconds.
Oh, mine doesn't work that much.
Talk. Or you can just say it toward the end if you want.
Yeah, sure.
I don't work at all.
10
now.
seconds.
You got another one right here.
Damn, what else was he fought?
I said we stop it and give him another 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Nah.
We'll get Gabriel another extra 5 seconds after.
Man. Why am I going blank?
Where are we at, Chris? Where are we at?
30 seconds. We'll give Gabe another 7, 8 seconds. 7
All
seconds.
right. Where are we at right now?
30.
All right, so that's time for Raymond. That's
Right.
it, Raymond. That's it. That's it. All right, give 5 for Raymond. I mean, for Gabriel, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. All right,
let's see.
give yours to Chris, Gabriel, and I'll take Raymond's. Let's see what you
All
got.
right, here we go. All right, you start reading, bro.
All right, I start. All right. Raymond has Kovalev, Lara, Mosley, and Mayweather. He got 4.
4, nice.
Let's go. We're tied,
Okay.
baby.
So, hold up. Wasn't Raymond up by 1?
By 1, yeah.
All right, so you got 8 points
You got
total.
8 points.
All right, you have 3.
There we
Let's see how
go.
many you got.
He's got Mayweather, Lara, Triple G, and Jacobs. 4.
And Triple G counts as 2. That's five.
Dang, he ain't lying.
So I think Raymond got you by 1, Gabriel.
Yeah, is that 8-7?
All
It's
right.
7.
Winner of the first round is Raymond. Let's go.
Hey. Damn. When you best the teacher, you become the teacher?
The professor.
The professor. Dang, I'm kidding.
All right, let's go to the second and final round. I'm pretty sure you never heard that before, huh?
Second final
All right, here we
round.
go. This one's going to be trivia. You guys got bells right there?
All right.
You ring it.
First one to ring it.
First one to ring it.
Practice right now.
Practice right now.
There we go. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about.
Who got faster hands?
And that was the injured one.
Oh, I haven't even showed you guys.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's going to be a torn ligament.
Oh, was it? I know it's the Robert Garcia Boxing in the corner, no? What?
Yeah.
He said that you were cussed at him. You were like, stop, don't. I don't know. Is that true? Or is he exaggerating? A
No,
little bit?
it was more. I seen the video. He was cool about it. He was just rubbing it, and what he said was that I was just like, nah, it's cool. Like I don't even care anymore.
Yeah.
Which it was like that, but honestly, he was rubbing it. It was hurting.
Oh, he was making it worse. Hey, yo, Robert, you're making it worse,
hurting.
bro.
I was just like, oh, Robert, it's cool.
Robert, have
Yeah,
you
I'm
done this
good.
before? It really hurts.
No, because
trying to do-
before the fight though, my dad was telling him, and we were telling him like just rub it a little bit, just to like maybe warm it up. And he was doing it. He wasn't doing it hard, but it was
Yeah.
just like I
It was
heard
just-
it, and it was just super sensitive.
Yeah.
El Salvador, Robert.
That's what- He's trying to do some Miyagi, bro. Like, shh. Nah, it's like, didn't work. All right, here we go. Second round. Got the bells in front of you. I'm gonna ask the question. You guys don't have to wait till I say the question. You think you got it?
Yeah.
You
Ask
can
me
go
a
for the
question.
bell. You get a point for getting the right answer. Do you want to penalize for getting the wrong answer or not?
No, I want them to be ambitious.
All right, it's all about speed.
You
It's
gotta
about
have the
speed.
hand back of the table.
Nah,
He's gonna hold his hand back. Watch it.
All right, you can have it on the table like this. Yeah. like
Right there on the table for sure.
If you want to move the microphone to your right or something, Gabriel.
Yeah, give yourself more.
I don't
room.
want any excuses, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
All right, here we go. Ready? And you're gonna help me keep score, right?
Yeah.
All right. Round 2. Danger is up by 1 point, right?
Yep, 1-0.
1 up. Here we go. Question number 1. What is the favorite food of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Oh, who was that?
I'll let him have it.
That was
All right,
Gabe.
that's
That was
Wait,
Gabe.
pizza.
Pizza, yeah, that's right.
All right.
Let's
Hey.
Gabriel has 1 point. That's a good brother, bro.
That's a good brother.
We should get him like
he
half
wasn't trying to
half
cheat
a
him.
point.
He's like, he
Nah,
needs
I
it.
won that. I thought to.
We're gonna review the tape.
See, you got your head down, Gio. You gotta be like these judges. You gotta be watching at all times, bro.
I saw it through the screen, bro. Hey, I'm here. I'm here.
All right. Here we go. Question number 2. Who is called the king of pop? Oh,
Michael Jackson.
yo.
We got two.
Damn. What's going on, Ray?
Did he just do a Michael Jackson dance?
No, I don't know why I had Chris Brown.
Oh, okay. Could have been
Chris
close.
Brown's coming. He's about to be.
He's coming up.
Oh, people would have been mad at you for that.
Or Jacquees.
Here we go. All right, guys. Question number 3. Which song by Luis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee has the most views on YouTube?
Which song?
Which song by Daddy
And Joe
Yankee
Biden was singing it, right?
and Luis Fonsi has the most views on YouTube? What
Oh,
song?
I have no clue.
Gasoline.
Incorrect. You want to take a guess?
Take a guess.
Raymond.
Oh, 2 years ago, right? 2 years ago. I'll give you a hint. Justin Bieber got on that song too.
Ooh, damn,
I know you know JB. Come on.
I have no clue. Not at all.
Anybody know the answer? Take a guess. Yeah, there we
There
go.
you go. Sing it. How does it go? They don't know it. Come sing it on the mics.
Hey, there you go. Shoot, that's the right answer.
Shout out
That's
to
the point.
Golpe.
Despacito.
All right. Here we go. Question number 4. Damn, it's gonna be hard. Okay, now this one's easy. Name at least 3 zodiac signs.
Pisces, Pisces, Libra, Aries.
Oh,
Hey,
There you go.
Three.
Gemini.
Oh, sweet.
My sister.
Dang, Super, what's the score now?
Gabriel got 3.
Damn,
Raymond, donuts.
okay. Donuts. All right. Next question. Name the world's largest ocean. Oh, here we go.
Atlantic Ocean.
Atlantic Ocean, Chris? Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Oh, man.
Man.
That sounds right.
sounds right.
Gabriel.
Pacific Ocean.
That's right. Yeah, Pacific Ocean.
I could have.
I could have sworn. Live right next to
He
it.
did it for all the teachers out there. He couldn't let him down.
All right.
4-0, guys. 4-0.
All right, here we go. Next question. How many bones do sharks have? The teacher's gonna steal this answer, man. He got all these answers.
I have a shark book too.
Bones.
How many bones do sharks
Sharks.
have?
Is it a lot?
Like in their. Dang.
We need a hint.
Might be a trick question.
Yeah, I think we need a hint. I don't know. No
It
hint?
might be a trick question. How many bones do sharks have?
No bones.
Hey, there you go. It's all cartilage. It's
shit.
all cartilage, like your nose, no bones.
They don't
I'm
got
thinking
teeth?
of a fish.
Damn.
dude,
Their
like-
teeth don't count as bones?
They don't.
Wow.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay, he's getting back into this, getting back in the game. All right.
Come back.
This is probably from your guys' youth. Next question. Name at least 4 Six Flags rides. At least 4.
4 Six Flags rides.
Damn, Six Flags.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna name 4. Superman.
Okay, that's one.
Raymond Castillo.
They got a Batman, Green Lantern. I'm naming all the superheroes.
That's
You're
3.
just naming
That's
superheroes.
Like, they must
they
have been
are
right.
right,
Yeah,
they
he
are
got
right.
3.
Oh, one more.
Trust me, I have a year pass.
Oh man.
What do you say? Superman, Green Lantern?
And
Batman?
Why am I thinking adrenaline? Is there one called adrenaline?
I'm thinking of knots, right?
You're thinking, if you can name 4 knots rides, that's the right you can steal. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
And it'll count as 2, right? A knockdown.
Yeah.
All
would
right, let's
give
give
up
him 5.
4, 3.
Supreme.
Two.
Is there a
That's a
Supreme?
fast count, bro.
Oh, Supreme Screen.
That's knots.
Is it?
Is it?
2, 1. Supreme Scream is
6 Flags.
knots, right?
People tell us. Tell us.
Knots. I think it's knots. Because
I know
Six
it-
Flags
I-
has Superman, which goes all the way up.
No, I think they do have Supreme.
I win this
Scream.
round. I got 3.
You got 3. I think Nas has Scream, and I think Six Flags has Supreme
Let
Scream.
me Google that.
Yeah. We gotta
So you said Supreme Scream is
Six Flags.
Six Flags.
I think he's right.
Supreme Scream.
¿Qué dice el
It says-
público?
Nah, it's on the Google.
Oh,
Let
okay.
me see.
Ray can steal then. Ray can steal.
Yeah, knots very fun.
Yeah.
All right, so
So you got
go Ray.
name 4 knots?
Name 4 knots right.
He already
Got the
gave you
hero.
one.
He already gave you one.
All right, so Supreme Scream. What's next? Ghost.
Yeah.
The Ghost Rider.
Mm-hmm.
That's a movie, bro. Keep going. I didn't mean to mess you up.
Accelerator. Is that one?
Accelerator?
Yeah. Someone said yeah.
I thought that was Six Flags.
I thought that was Six Flags. Let me Google it. Continue.
How much I got? That's 3.
There's 3
If
hits.
it's-
And one more.
Yeah.
One more.
Shit, if you guys don't know, then I'm about to say some shit.
A random one.
Boomerang.
Boomerang. That sounds like nods. Yeah.
This one.
Sounds like a spot.
Accelerator is knots.
Hey, you got
So
it.
you got it? Hey. Can we give him 2 or 1?
It's getting 2 points because he's a little
that's
behind. What's the
You sound
score?
like a judge.
What's the
bro.
score right now?
4-3. Gabriel's up.
Oh, so that's even because he was.
No, I
Yeah,
gave him
I'm
2
giving-
points for that.
All right, for
It was
sure.
4-1.
All right.
Yeah.
I let that slide.
That's gonna be tough. All right, here we go. Name at least 3 Tekashi songs.
I don't even listen to that man.
Me either, bro.
You got some
I know he has some.
dumb names.
They're one letter songs.
Damn, what the hell? I can't think.
I'm trying to think of songs. Don't ride, no. I don't know the name though.
If you can sing a phrase one, you get a point.
You could
Do
get, if you could do his dance, you get 2.
I can do the dance. Dang.
No?
No. One. Name one for 1 point.
Ooh. You got to ring the bell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's up for grabs.
Up for
Ooh,
grabs.
I think I could get one. Come on. Oh,
He said, you got to prove. All right.
Gumma?
Is that
Oh,
right,
you
Gio?
might be on
Gumma?
something.
Is that your final answer?
I don't know why I'm thinking Gumma.
too. I'm thinking of the same one.
Gumma.
I think it's like Gasha.
He said, "Gosh."
I think I'm more right on that. Come on, Gumma. Final answer.
Final answer.
Gotta be one called Gumma.
Is there one called?
I think there is.
I think it's.
I didn't write that one down, but I think
Gummo?
so.
I think it's
Gummo,
Gummo, right?
Gummo. Yeah, that's right.
Are we giving it to him?
That's pretty close.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty close.
That was good, man.
We'll give him 1 point because it's
1
close.
point. Let's go.
Damn, let's go.
5-3.
Yeah, it is Gumma.
5-3. What is the total right now? I think we have one more question. Can he catch up?
5-3.
It's 5-3.
5-3.
5-3 right now. Yeah.
Hey, here we go. All right. Okay, Okay, this one's easy. You get a point for each. This is the final question. You get a
All
point
right.
for each one. Name at least 6. Actually, name. How many Avengers can you name? Go.
Iron Man. Spider-Man. Hulk. Come on. Come on.
Sorry.
Dang. Come on. I know
Wait,
it.
how many you said?
Just name as
How many
as
is as mu-
much
We'll
as
give you a
can.
final one too. We'll give you DC characters. Don't trip, bro.
That was 3, right?
Yeah, that was only
He
3.
said
Yeah.
Iron Man, Spider-Man, and Hulk.
Yeah.
And Hulk. What is it? Black Panther. He
Okay.
counts as
5.
Avengers, right?
Yeah.
4,
3.
3,
Black Widow.
Yeah.
2, and 1. Bam. That was 5.
5 points. I.
5.
And he was down. He was down 5-3.
Okay. No, he was up 5-3.
Oh, he was up 5.
Yeah.
All right. We'll give Ray a final one. How many DC characters can you name? We'll give you 10 seconds.
Damn, DC.
DC characters.
Give me harder.
All right,
He named- he
you
already
wanna
named
switch it up? Or
To
you
what?
want to... Hey, we can't tell you.
You take that option.
He kind of named some rides that are DC characters.
Did I?
Your bro over here.
Oh, he did, huh?
Take it or leave it. Which one?
Alright.
Yeah,
you can do
DC.
it.
All right, let's go.
Let's go,
Let's
DC.
go. All right, I'll give you 15 seconds.
Ready?
Ready.
Alright, so let me see. I know Joker.
Oh.
Green Lantern. Damn.
He's got a bug. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Yeah, I can't
2,
think.
1.
I'm done.
Oh, he got 3.
All right, so Gabriel wins round 2.
Yeah, he won round 2.
So-
Boom.
Is that a draw?
That's a draw
Right.
round. Round 1 to Ray. Round 2 to Gabe.
All
go.
right.
Things
Do
are
they
heating.
both get a shirt,
I think we. Yeah, I think
or
we.
y'all wanna do a final one?
He looked at his boys like, if we leave now, we both get a shirt.
All right, how about?
I want to rep you guys' stuff.
All right, for sure.
You know?
You guys get a shirt this time, and then next show, you guys could do the tiebreaker. How about that?
Okay, we'll do it.
We'll give you time to study.
We got another.
I know. I need to study. I need to study now.
We got another little
good.
game called the 30-second challenge. We can do that next time. That one's pretty fun
Alright,
too.
Yeah, for sure. But I think this is a
sure.
good time to get your father here, and you guys also have another stablemate here, right?
Yeah.
And then
another
we'll
professional.
we'll end the show with you guys back on the table and
Okay,
say your
cool.
goodbyes, and then you can talk about your upcoming fight, Raymond,
Yeah.
for sure. So we're gonna take a quick little break, guys. 30 seconds to a minute. So go grab your popcorn, go to the restroom, whatever you gotta do, and then we're gonna be right back. Okay? Don't go anywhere.
All right, so welcome back, guys. Thank you for staying with us. This is Against the Ropes. We have 2 other special guests. Thank you for opening the doors. On the far left, we have coach of the Muratalla brothers, father trainer, Mr. Gabriel Muratalla Sr.
Welcome, man. Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for being here.
And to your right, you have another fighter that you want to introduce, put up to the front. You have Mr. Felix Soria. Welcome, brother.
Welcome.
Thank you. So you told me earlier you're campaigning in the welterweight division. Tell me a little bit more about yourself, Coach. You want to jump in and tell me a little bit more about him?
You know what? I've been having this kid since he was like 8 years old.
Hey.
I mean, he's still young. He's 19. We got a fight on November 7th. It's going to be his third fight. We're fighting on the Hibaro promotion. But, I mean, he's going to make some noise as soon as we start coming up here. I mean, he's super talented. We've been fighting with everybody since the amateurs, and he's been winning everything. So this kid is someone to really look out for.
Hey, for someone that's, barely getting to know you, what would you say your style is, your boxing style?
Well, I'm a lefty, tall, slick, fast. You can compare me to I've been compared a lot to Paul Williams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
That's a good comparison.
That's a good comparison.
Yeah, Paul Williams very, very, very entertaining.
Definitely.
Unfortunate what happened to him for his accident. But he was very entertaining, and he gave us a lot of big fights. But you said that you guys have been together since he was 8.
Since he was 8, he has our style. He's sharp. Jumps in, jumps out. Very slick. I mean, a lot of head movement. A lot of upper. He fights just like my kids.
Mm-hmm.
He's been this. I mean, we've been sparring. He's been sparring my kids since they were babies. So he has a real good IQ in boxing. He's a bad boy.
So you're 20 now, Felix.
yeah,
Right,
I just
you're
turned 20 last
so-
week. Yes, sir.
Hey,
Oh,
happy
wow.
belated, bro.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks, man.
It's
Appreciate
dope,
it.
it's dope.
Yeah.
So 12 years working with Coach here.
Yeah.
A lot of people they switch trainers. They just try to experiment with different things. Especially when they're young. Why, in your opinion, what made you stay with them so long, like 12 years? Was it like his style?
Oh, absolutely. It was a blessing being with him. He showed me a lot of things, polished my style. Being around his boys, we all grew up together and just progressed together. Took me to different places to go sparring. I mean, just took me in more than a fighter, like more as a son. And I mean, it was just loved the atmosphere. It was great.
And how do you like the setup here? You guys got the ring over here. You guys got the whole heavy bags and everything in the garage over here as well.
It's cool, man. Like Gabriel was mentioning before, the ring was over there. That's when I started. So, I mean, just to watch it develop and stuff is real cool. It's real nice.
Hey, I guess it's like a second home, huh? You probably pay rent here now.
Definitely.
Hey. So I'm sure, like, you look back and you see the ring, I'm sure you had a lot of, sparring, maybe some little mini wars. Maybe nothing too crazy, but, like,
Definitely a lot of wars.
He's had wars.
Definitely
Oh,
a lot of
shit,
wars. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
Felix never knew how to work with people. All his sparrings have been wars.
hey,
Hey, Gabriel used to tell us up front, like, you guys just go in there, work light. Man, the first bell ring, we're going at it.
Yeah, he's even now he's barely starting to learn how to, as working with pros, he's starting to learn how to barely work. But I mean, he's always went out there trying to knock everybody's head out.
hey. Like, seeing, I'm going to say your brothers because I'm sure you guys are more like family than anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
How is it to see them on TV? Does that motivate you, to keep working
definitely.
hard?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, because it's been almost a year since I fought. I mean, watching them take off, it's kind of like, man, like, like it gives me that little itch and stuff. Like, it's cool, though, watching them take off. It's great. Happy for them.
Yeah.
Like I said, we grew up, developed together and stuff, so it's good to see that all that hard work's finally paying off.
Yeah, there you go. So tell us the day-to-day, like, how does your day look? Wake up in the morning, do you go on a run, or what does your day
Wake
look
up in
like?
the morning, go to work.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, go to work. I like today, for instance, went to work from like 6 to 2, got out, ate, changed, came here.
Mhm.
Everyday thing.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, try to get workouts in like whenever I'm off and stuff. Just
Yeah, let me send some quick shout outs here. People have some questions. Shout out to Blanca, who's here. She says, so dope, proud of you guys. Shout out to Gonzalo, who's asking, when do they fight again? So Raymond is fighting November 14th, right?
Yeah, he's fighting November 7th. Raymond's fighting November 14th, so it's back to back.
Yeah.
So I gotta go with him on to TJ, and then from there I gotta go with Raymond
Raymond's in
to
Vegas.
the bubble. Yeah.
To the bubble. Okay.
Yes. Let's describe that a little bit because you did have both of your boys fight on the same night on ESPN. We mentioned it, right? They both kind of got dropped, but they were in control of the situation, pretty much at all times. How was that for you?
You know what? Robert took over. I'm gonna give all my credit to Robert. As soon as my boys he got dropped. Robert he kind of just took over. I mean, he knows what he's doing. As soon as Gabriel came back, I said, "Are you good?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm good, Dad." It was just, it wasn't even. I didn't even feel like I knocked out, so I'm all right. And then Robert just took over from there. He goes, and that's what I was giving him so much credit because, man, you know what I mean. Robert's been through so many fighters that he knew what to do exactly. Mm-hmm. So that definitely I have to give that the credit. And everybody's like, "Well, you're the coach." I'm like, "Well, Robert's been working with my kids for a while already, so he kind of knows the way they move and what they can do." So I mean,
how they react.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So just having me and Robert in the corner, and I have another one that helps us out, Joe Vanava, and he helped us out a lot with the kids too. I mean, all three of us, we put a badass team together.
Is it a little difficult for you to kind of step aside in a way? Because
No, it's not. It's not. You know, everybody's all like, I mean, no, it's not. Because you know what? Robert's a legend. You know what I mean? And, I mean, step aside. I mean, I don't take it as stepping aside. You know, I'm always right there on the corner right next to him. So I don't step aside. You know what I mean? We both work off each other. I mean, I hear what he has to say, and he makes a lot of sense. And I've been training my kids. I know my kids' weaknesses. I know their strengths. I know everything about them. So, I mean, we both put in our input, and Raymond listens. And in the corner, I sometimes I talk to Raymond or Gabriel and I ask him, who do you listen to? He goes, there's only 3 people he listens to in that corner, and that is Nava, me, and Robert. So I mean, but Robert is a great trainer.
Yeah. How does it feel to know that, you know, like you said, Robert is a legend. Everybody knows him as a legend. He's a great coach, a lot of experience, you know. So he does have people, you know, reaching out to him. But, you know, for him to work with your kids, that means he sees something in them.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah. It took us a minute. When we first started with Robert. Robert was just like, Robert was not someone that he was trying to sell himself to us. He was just like, yeah, whatever, you know, like, he didn't really care, you know. He didn't really care if he had us or not.
Yeah.
So we had to, like, we had to prove ourselves. And we got in there. I mean, just like everybody else. And after he started seeing the boys were like, oh, shit. Kids are talented, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he started taking us more serious. But I mean, anybody that comes in the ring in the gym, Robert would tell him like he has so many fighters, he don't give a shit, you know. But I mean, it was good that he took us in, you know. And, I mean, who can open the doors like Robert? Robert opens the doors for us, and I was grateful that he did for us.
Yeah, something I'm always noticed from Robert's interviews is he always mentions this word humble. That's like one of the things he loves the most about fighters that, you know, he takes in.
And that's the thing about these kids. These kids are super humble. Sometimes it's good to be out there and cocky and a little bit, you know what I mean? A little bit cocky, but
get their followers.
I can't get that out of these boys, you know? I can't, you know what I mean? And I don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. And like they always say, we do our talking in the ring, Dad. So I'm
So you feel like you have to do a lot of the talking? Because I know some dads, you know, we saw them this weekend,
I'm a different person.
They're all out there, you know?
Yeah, my talking, I'm a fighter, so my talking is gonna be out of the ring. So I really don't like to talk a lot. Everything, you know what I mean? Because then it gets personal. So I kind of try to stay back. But all these kids, Felix, Gabriel, Raymond, I got another
Eric,
kid,
right?
Eric. I mean, who else are we missing? There's a man. A lot of these kids are all humble. They're all good people. If I'm missing anybody, I mean Corey, Jesse, little Jesse from right here, one of my friends. Those kids are just they're all humble kids. They're all good kids, and like I said, they show their stuff inside the ring.
Hey, there you go. I don't know, Felix. I thought you were like a talker, bro. You were talking.
Couldn't give me a shut up earlier.
Only off camera.
Only off camera. Hey. So, what are some of the goals you have, bro, for this year? You know, next year. What are some short-term goals that you have, and maybe some long-term goals that you have?
Short term, I mean, just staying active, staying busy. I mean, eventually get a contract so I can, you know, quit my job and focus on this 100%. Long term, I mean, just rack up as many titles as I can.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Top rank. Where you at, man? Y'all still sleeping on Gabriel?
Yeah,
right.
Man.
They're gonna see us. We're coming.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So long term, you said accumulate titles.
Yeah, accumulate titles and just, I mean, establish my own name.
Yeah.
You know? And just, I mean, just be the best fighter I can be.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't try to live up to anybody else's, you know, expectations or anything. Just be the best version of me. That's it.
So you're 20, welterweight. Like, how big do you see yourself going up? Like, I mean, I know it's a little soon to ask, but
He gets up pretty big.
Yeah, I usually walk around heavy, so I mean, I'd get up there for sure.
And you mentioned that you sparred some, you know, maybe some names. Is there any names that you like to mention? Like, oh, I've been in the ring with that guy, you know?
Been in the ring with Cepeda. I mean, what was that guy's name? The one I sparred last week?
Last week.
Yeah.
Man, it's the Olympian from
Mexico.
From Mexico, Isael Rodriguez, I think.
Yeah, he was
Misael.
Misael. Okay.
Yeah.
Tough kid, man.
Yeah.
I sparred him. I mean, just a few people that Robert has.
Martinez, the one that fought with Gabriel fought. Sparred him. He's pretty tough too.
Nice.
For a lot of kids. I mean, so many kids have been through this gym that, I mean, it's hard to even remember how many kids been through here.
Yeah, so Joseph just won like an interim title, so he's no joke. He had
he's a good fighter.
Great fight with Baranchik. What did you learn from being in that ring with someone else?
I learned a lot from him for sure. I mean, and also going up against somebody, I mean, just as slick because it's hard to come across somebody with like the boxing IQ that we have, you know. And he definitely did. He taught me a lot of things, and I mean, he kind of introduced me to. I mean, because when I sparred him, I was still amateur, transferring into like becoming pro, and he definitely introduced me to that for sure. Like we sparred and he broke me down so quick and just showed me that, you know, like it's a marathon, not a sprint, you know. So I mean, he definitely showed me a few things.
Nice.
TMC. Let me ask you this, Coach. Did you always think you were gonna have a stable of fighters, or did you just think it was gonna be your sons? Because I see, you know, all the setup, the ring. You know, I keep mentioning it, huh? Just because I'm there.
This
This is pretty dope, but I'm pretty sure it takes a lot of dedication.
We had so many fighters come through here, but to be honest with you, I mean, I could be anything I want. I'm a great coach. I could be anywhere I want, but I mean, this is all I want to train. Just them three. I mean, I got other kids that I gotta concentrate. I got my girls that play softball, so it takes a lot of time out of the family. I even got my wife that I gotta attend to. So I mean, I don't know how Robert does it or other coaches, but it's not easy.
Did the Dodgers win?
Bro, they were way up. Yeah.
I hope so.
I saw the score and I was like, all right, let's go set up. Like,
Shout out to the Dodgers fans and the Lakers fans, man.
yeah. So yeah, I noticed you guys are, you know, not just a boxing family, but a baseball family too, right?
We're everywhere. We're sports fans.
Hey.
We like Lakers. We like Cowboys. Raymond's a Rams fan. Gabriel's a Raider fan. My daughters are Raider fans. My wife's a Cowboy fan. I mean, we love every sport.
Yeah. So how do you guys work it out when your teams, you know, play
We
against
fight
each other?
all the time.
Yeah?
Talk shit to each
Someone
other.
stays
all
on
the
the
time.
couch when their team
Yeah.
loses, or what would happen?
We talk shit to each other all the time.
Yeah, okay. Nice. I just got a question. Do you guys America Chivas? I know Ray doesn't like, you already answered that, but
You know what? We don't really follow soccer too much. You
Okay.
know, I mean, we've never been into soccer fans. I mean, it's not that. I mean, we love the sport. It's
Not
never-
violent enough.
it's not violent enough, right?
You
Yeah.
gotta be violent. You gotta be violent. They get pretty violent sometimes.
It's like if there was more red cards, maybe we'd be into it. But okay. So 2020 has been a tough year. You know, there's been a lot of things that have slowed down. How have you dealt with 2020, bro? As you know,
I was supposed to fight like back in March,
Mhm.
and like when all this started, I mean, there were my fights, and like when you know, like I wasn't working, we were staying at home, and it was just stayed at home and got fat in the beginning of quarantine. But I mean,
right here, bro.
got back into the swing of things, and I mean, it's just trying to adjust. I mean, because whether we like it or not, this is the new norm.
Yeah.
You know, so just trying to overcome.
And for you, Coach, how difficult has it been?
It's been super hard. It's been man, this is different. I mean, with work and just with everything, it's just man, I don't know what's gonna be coming, you know, after this. But I mean, we're just living life, you know. It just doesn't even seem real. But I mean, we gotta do what we have to do, you know.
Just trying to go with
my
the flow.
wife, my wife wants to go on vacation, but I'm like, I'm the one that's always all scared. Like, no, we're gonna catch her. I mean, it's scary, and I had a lot of family members and friends that have caught it. So I mean, it's nothing to play with.
Yeah.
So we're taking this pretty serious.
Yeah. One of the things that we talked about, like a blessing that came out of this for your guys' family, was that Gabe was able to get on TV and get those opportunities that maybe wouldn't have come, you know,
Yeah.
before. What did that mean for you guys?
We got a lot of blessings, but I mean, there was also a lot of unpleasant things that happened to some of our family members, you know. But I mean, the blessing was for my kids. They came out, you know. We were on ESPN, and Gabriel just blew up and with a couple fights.
Yeah.
Did you have any hesitation at all? Because his first fight was pretty early when they first brought boxing back to ESPN. Did you hesitate at all when you got that call?
Nah, this kid, I wanted to fight him in TJ. Like, I ain't fighting in TJ no more. You know, I'm not fighting over there no more. You know, so he was already like, and he's been sparring tough kids, and we're ready. We're ready. I mean, Gabriel took a break, and I haven't been wanting to fight him for a minute until I seen him back in rhythm, and after I seen him a couple times back in rhythm, I'm like, oh, we're ready. And little by little, he's getting better and better and better. I mean, if you would have seen Gabriel a couple years ago, man, he was on fire. He's finally starting to get back onto his rhythm.
Did you get mad at him a little bit because of the shoulder from last fight?
No, I didn't. I already knew. I wanted it just as bad as he did. You know, it's different when I have Gabriel around and Raymond. Raymond is more like serious. Raymond's more like, you know. Gabriel's more like he makes it more like calm. I'm more calm around Gabriel, believe it or not.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. I mean, Gabriel, even though he makes his fights harder, but I'm more calm around him.
I think I noticed like his style is more, como se dice, is like emotion, like
Yeah, but he's like he doesn't really get nervous about it. He's just like ready, you know.
yeah, ready. Yeah.
And Raymond doesn't. Raymond just doesn't show any kind of emotion anytime. So it's hard. It's really fucking hard to read Raymond. Raymond's a hard person to read.
Outside and inside the ring, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Does he give you haircuts too?
Oh yeah. All the time. Just fucks with my hair all the time. No, he does a good job.
Keeps you young, huh? Keeps the
Oh yeah.
fake
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's dope. But before we forget, Felix, let's get some shout outs off, man. Before we forget, shout out your friends, family, sponsors, all of them.
Yeah, my sponsor, Buruope, he's right here. Yeah. Shout out my family. I don't know if they're watching or not, but shout out to you guys. All my friends, and I mean, just everybody, my supporters. Appreciate it.
I got a final question for you, Felix.
Yes, sir.
What are some attributes from Gabe and from Ray that you admire that you kind of take into your game?
Oh, how calm Raymond is. From him, I mean, for sure. I mean, no matter what happens, I mean, you saw the way, actually both of them, the way they reacted after they got dropped, just brushed it off. I mean, a lot of fighters would have felt that urgency, would have went out there and made some mistakes, but they just stuck to the game plan, do what they had to do. I mean, me, I'm a little bit of a hothead, so I mean, when certain things go wrong, I feel like I need, to get them back or whatever. So it's like I need to take a step back, relax, calm down, and just, I mean, ring generalship. Period. They know where they've been at. They know where they're at all times, and I mean, they're real smart in there. And I mean, that's what I try to absorb as much as I can, being in the ring with them and being around them.
Hey, there we go.
We have some questions here for a coach here on the live chat. Have you been able to get any advice from Big G? If so, what was that experience like?
Oh yeah, Big
Robert
G.
said?
Yeah, that guy's brilliant. I mean, he's always just watching. You know what I mean? And he'll tell me. He's the first thing he told me is, tell Raymond to pick his hand up. He doesn't like any fighters with their hands down, with their jab down. Like Roy Jones. He wants everybody nice and solid, nice with their hands up in the air. And I always tell Raymond all the time, pick your fucking hands up, pick your hands up, pick your hands up. And that's something that Big G, told me, hey, make sure you keep his hands on. And then Big G likes to work that body, When you're in there, a lot of head movement and attack that body. So a lot of good things that have come from him.
Definitely. That's dope. That's
Nice.
dope. And then we have one more for you, Coach. Let's see. What inspired you to train your boys in boxing?
What inspired me? You know what? I grew up a little rougher. I grew up in a little tougher neighborhood. So my brother used to take me to the Baldwin Gym boxing club, and I was always like, I learned a lot from there, and it helped me out like in the streets. I mean, I've always learned how to defend myself.
A winning record?
No. I mean, out in the streets, yeah, but not inside the ring,
Okay.
And when we came to Fontana, I took him to the gym. I took him to the gym right here, and I used to see Raymond put on the gloves with my little cousins and stuff like that, and Raymond was real heavy-handed. So I took him here, and they got beat up, and I just told them, this ain't for us. Let's try a different sport. And the boys were like, no, we gotta go back. And we sparred some national champion kids. So we ended up practicing for 2 months. In the garage, we ended up going back. We sparred them. We beat the shit out of those kids.
Okay.
And the coach said, Frank, that's someone that he's the one that got us started. He said, hey, how long have these kids been training? And I told him, since we came, it was only 2 months. He's all, who trains them? I said, in the gym, in the garage. He's all, bring them down. I'll help you out. And we took off with them.
Hey.
We took off. They loved it, and man, we just started going. We started winning I never been on a plane in my whole life. We were winning. We were going to, you name it, every Mississippi, North Carolina, Reno. We were going everywhere. We were winning everything, and we were just obsessed with belts.
Yeah.
We wanted every belt. Anywhere that had a nice belt, we're gonna go win that.
You saw a belt like on the third shot, you're like, let's go beat up the guy, cheer for that belt.
Yeah, we just loved it.
Hey, awesome. You got any more?
I think that's it. If you guys have any last questions here on the live chat, let us know. But Coach, I'm gonna let you get some shout outs.
I want to give a shout out to my sponsor, Puro Golpe. He's been through us since the beginning. Capital Protection, Draft Cuts. I want to give a shout out to the most important person in my life, is my wife. She's the one that's always supporting my kids with making them food, making sure that they have all their meals ready, and she's the one that's always going to go to Costco and making all the food for the kids. So I mean, she's a real part of our success. Who else do I want to give a shout out to? What's the collectible? Helmet collectible.
Hey, awesome.
Dope. Any last shout outs you want to give, Felix, that you remember?
No.
That's it.
Yeah. It's just
So
about
promote
it.
your fight. When are you fighting again, and where's that gonna be, and how can we watch it?
November 7th in TJ. There's gonna be a live stream, huh?
Yeah, and that's gonna be our last fight there, and then from
Okay.
there, hopefully we get. I told Robert, if we could get him in there with Top Rank.
Hey, nice.
What can we expect from Felix, coach?
You got to see him. This kid's badass. He's long. He's lanky. He knows how to keep you on the. He knows how to keep you on his reach. He can move left, right, slip, duck. Man, he has heavy handed. He has left hand. Everybody that sparred him, they know who he is. We sparred a lot of people with him, and a lot of the people we sparred, they don't want to come back. He's one of the reasons.
Hey,
I honestly see he's one of the reasons. This kid is badass. You guys
Right,
gotta
yeah.
see him.
And then we have someone said Dark Helmet Collectibles. I don't know if that's a
There you
sponsor,
go.
right?
Yeah, that's our sponsor.
And then they're asking if Felix is with Top Rank. Not yet, but soon.
Not
right?
yet.
Soon.
Not
Wait.
yet, but soon.
Yeah,
wait
Top
till you
Rank,
see
man.
us.
Get on your shit.
Yeah.
Give present that contract for Gabriel as well while you're at
Hey.
it.
Definitely.
You know.
awesome. Also, just want to thank you, bro, for taking the time for us to get to know you a little bit more. 2-0. I know you're sure to make it 3-0. So can't wait to
Sir.
see that fight. When you guys have that stream, you can send us the link. We would love to come in and watch it.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate you guys coming out.
Thank you guys for
Thank
coming.
And then we're gonna get the Muratalla brothers back on for our goodbyes. So you guys stay on. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna give 1 minute in between rounds, right, Chris?
Yeah,
1
1
minute
minute.
break, and then
Just-
we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we're back. Thank you guys for sticking with us, man. What is it? An hour 20 already. Thank you guys for keeping that live chat lit. We're gonna say our goodbyes and talk a little bit about Raymond's fight coming up November 14th. That's on the Crawford Kell Brook undercard. Joshua Franco's in it as well against Maloney. title fight, and then you guys just said Neno's on that card as well, right? So
Yep.
big
Neno for
card,
Garcia, yep.
big card. Raymond, you want to talk about that a little bit? Who did you prepare with? I know you were getting some good sparring done.
Yeah. So I started out sparring Alex Salcedo. Got a lot of work, or a couple got good work with him. Who else? What was that guy's name?
Rocha. Alexis Rocha.
Alexis Rocha. Yeah, those are top guys.
That's what I noticed about fighters. They don't care who they're sparring. They're just like, let's go, right?
These guys are. Yeah, these guys, they're really good, man. And they're top fighters, man. I'm just trying to learn from them. That's all I can do when I spar them, and I'm just appreciating the sparring. And they're calling me for sparring, so I just take advantage of it, you know.
That's dope. And then from RGBA, you guys get a lot of work there.
Also, a lot of
Neno, you sparred Neno.
I sparred Neno. Alex Zavala. Yeah, a lot of the RGBA guys getting a lot of good work from them.
So November 14th.
November 14th, yeah.
What can we expect from you? The last fight was pretty tough.
Yeah.
And you did a great job, and you got that W.
Mm-hmm.
What can we expect this time?
Another great fight, man. I'm going to go in there and just do what I do. Been preparing really hard for this fight, so it should be good.
It's going to be a little...
call a knockout.
A knockout, yeah.
All the time. I think he's special, man. I think my brother's special. He got a different talent. He's coming for sure, and I'm coming right behind him.
Is it going to be a little less nerve-wracking, knowing that your brother's not going to be on the card?
I think I'm going to be able to focus on myself more, focus on warming up, and not watching him fight before me.
Yeah, let's talk about Gabriel a little bit, because we mentioned the injury a little bit.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you want to show it on camera. We'll show him after as well.
Viewer discretion.
Viewer discretion advised.
Yeah, so I got a torn ligament. It's kind of, I don't know, you could, if you compare, you could kind of see it. Let me flex for the one. But no, man, it's a torn ligament. So this was
that
the
one
day
looks
of my
like you're
fight.
just flexing naturally. The left.
I'm
one.
not flexing. It's just popping out.
Yeah.
So I got my MRI last week. So now we're just waiting for a surgery appointment. But yeah, man, this happened the day of my fight, and it's literally been taking that long already. I guess because of COVID.
Yeah.
And they're just making everything, appointment after appointment after appointment. Okay. So I wish it could be sooner, but I mean, it is what it is. I think it's a sign. I mean, just later after my recovery, get another fight and hopefully get signed with Top Rank later, and there will be audience allowed. So I'm thinking of it in the positive way. Audience would probably be allowed, and probably better. Yeah, I can't complain. I did 3 fights in like 2 months. So
yeah, and you're probably, I would say, one of the most memorable, storylines out there. I know we talked about Clay, a guy that came back and he was beating up a lot of the undefeated prospects, but you guys are up there. You guys one of the most memorable lines. I saw when you were talking about giving your brother props. I saw him smile. I mean, what does it mean to hear that from your brother? It's like probably one of your best friends.
Oh yeah, that feels good to hear that shit. But yeah, he's my brother, man. He's always been there. Just for him to see that in me, it means a lot. And I gotta back it up now.
Hey, here we go.
Have you always been? I know your dad mentioned it as well. Have you always been kind of like just firm, like no emotion?
I'm just cool. I'm just always emotion.
He's smiling. I mean, he got
I think only Gabriel can get it out of him.
Right? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
What is it about Gabriel, man? What is it about Gabriel that gets it out of you?
Just look at him. He's just always smiling, bro. He just brings positive energy out there. That's what it is. Yeah.
Do you ever get mad at your little kids? Like ever?
Like the only
just get mad.
I really don't get mad.
Don't throw that at my face again.
Smiling.
No, probably just my sisters get me mad more than anything. But man, no, I really don't get mad. I really don't. No. Especially the children. No, I can never get mad. Even like I told someone recently, even the worst children. I mean, they're not the worst, but considered in the classroom, just like the ones that always are getting in trouble. Those are my favorites. It's weird, but they were my favorite children, and it wouldn't be a classroom without them.
Hey, you ever get mad in the ring?
Oh yeah.
I know that's like a different.
That's what I'm working on. I try to steal a lot from Raymond. He's my little brother, but man, I really kind of look up and hit in the boxing skill way. But yeah, when I get hit, I gotta get you back. I gotta come in, and Raymond, That's what I'm learning from him. He gets hit and he just calm, taking it.
Yeah.
And that's what I need to learn more, just taking it, and I'm going to get it eventually, you know.
Yeah, that's what Raymond mentioned something about before the fight last time that we had him on. We asked him if he's going to look for the knockout. And he's like, if it comes, it comes.
Yeah.
So he is more like, I saw him chopping down the tree, pacing himself,
Yeah.
picking his shots, calm, and eventually it did come. So, it's a good mindset, like Steve Kim wasn't wrong, The guy's been on the game. He's been watching fighters for decades, so he sees something in you, bro. So guys, just keep working hard, and you guys are on the right path, man. You guys are around really good people, man. Really good, Robert Garcia. How many fighters don't want to be working with him and stuff? So
yeah, like I said, we're blessed. Heck yeah, especially me. I just came out of nowhere.
It's funny because
Straight out the classroom.
I think somebody asked you someone asked you did you just come out of nowhere? But now you seen your Instagram. You've been doing this for years since you guys were kids, right? I seen you guys had some, when you had your little cholito look, no hair, right? you guys, you guys had your Golden Glove titles, right?
Oh yeah.
You guys want to tell me a little bit how it felt to win those first titles?
Damn, I mean, we won a lot of tournaments, so every tournament feels good, You got that belt on you, just feel really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we got a couple of those belts, so.
Yeah, we have them all hanged up.
You ever use them to whoop them?
My family not the beating type.
Just in the ring.
Just in the ring.
Just in between the ropes.
Yeah, but yeah, amateur was cool, man. We flew everywhere. We did everything together too. Any tournament we joined, I joined with them. We really didn't join tournaments without each other. And yeah, we know, we mention any fighter, mention the Muratalla brothers, they know us. And we're all good friends with everybody as well.
As kids, did you guys walk around with your belts? I mean, randomly?
Did you act like Stone Cold?
Yeah, just...
No, every belt we get, we come home and my dad hangs it up.
He just puts it up like, man, I can't even enjoy it. Can't even walk around with it. I know Gio would have been walking around the neighborhood just like, so.
Yeah, dude. I'll make videos acting like The Rock. The eyebrow and everything.
Do like a WWE video.
That's probably nah, man, on to the next one, huh? Yeah. Damn. Hey.
Big shout out to Roxy. Right Hook Roxy's here.
Checking in.
Shout out to her. She's gonna
Shout out
do.
Roxy.
She's still an amateur, but once she turns pro, man. I mean, she has a lot of stuff coming up. So.
Yeah, I was seeing her on your guys' channel. She looks like a beast.
She's a talent. Only 19 years old now, I believe. She just turned 19. Shout out to her. And let me shout out some other people here. Chris says, shout out to Christian Nava in Kentucky.
Our Xbox buddy.
Dope.
Xbox. Man, shout out PD Fresh. Shout out Christian, Edgar. Who else played? Corey Connor. Yeah, that's basically who we play with on Xbox. Call of Duty, baby.
Oh, yeah? Y'all be killing them?
Oh, yeah. Get that new Xbox. We're on it.
Man.
Big shout out to Blanca as well, who's been here on the live chat.
Oh, yeah. Love Blanca. Love you, Blanca.
Shout out to Blanca. And she says Colgate needs to sponsor him.
Hey.
Both of them, right? Both of them. That's dope. Yeah, but Gabriel, you want to get any last shout outs off? I know you shouted out some people already, but anybody you forgot or anybody you just want to emphasize?
Man, just shout out just everyone just supporting, just good energy. I never, like my dad said, we're not cocky. We're not the cocky type, but we also do got to be a little bit more confident in speeches and everything, because that's the that's the way you make it. You gotta be. So we need to work on that. We definitely do. But we're just, like I said, especially me. I'm too nice. But man, I just appreciate everyone that's just always supporting. I love, and I feel like I shouted out everybody.
Yeah, and
you can be nice as long as you back it up in the ring, bro. Right?
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah, one last question. How has this school year been for you?
Ooh, canceled.
You told us through fall last time, right? Do you know if you guys are coming back in spring, or is it?
I honestly, spring's canceled. Well, we're gonna see in January, see what goes on. But as of right now, quarantine. Everything quarantine.
And Raymond, you want to send any last shout outs?
Shout outs. I just want to shout out my family. My family, everybody that's been supporting me. Robert, all the guys at RGBA, man.
Yeah, of course, Robert. He did all of this for us. Yeah, Pita.
Chepe.
Chepe.
Yeah, all those guys, man. Appreciate all of them.
And shout out to Top Rank and ESPN, man. They got you back on the card, and it's gonna be a huge card. And
Brad,
yeah,
yeah,
shout out
Brad
to
Goodman.
Brad. November 14th, I'm coming.
I hope a lot of people. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna be tuned in, man. So hopefully you could give them a show and they can see what you're about, man. If they didn't see last time and they didn't believe last time, hey,
Come
do it again. Show them again. You know,
Yeah.
prove the doubters
Big
wrong.
Corey Connor.
Yeah, Corey
Love you,
Conley.
mama. My mom too. Like my dad said, I always forget to shout out my mom, but she really does do everything. I feel like I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I don't need to shout out my family because I'm just always with them. And they know I love them and we appreciate everything they do. But
Definitely.
Just-
And our
just in
sisters
case.
too, little-
Sisters
sisters
are going like,
too.
where's our shout outs,
my
right?
sisters too, Eileen, Deanna. We love you
Like,
guys
I'm the
too.
ones waking you up, you know, getting your slippers. Sabándote los pies.
I know. One more time, though. Love you, mama.
And
So
I want
she
to
don't
send
get
one
mad at
shout
me.
out as well. I know we mentioned him earlier, but Eric Puente, who also
yeah.
got a W last time out.
Yeah, we
so-
fought. He fought together too. I think before my brother's fight, we fought together, so that was awesome.
Shout
Yeah,
out
Eric's
to
a
him.
beast too. His
Great
name
fighter.
is his nickname is the Beast.
The
Beast.
I've heard nothing but good things from Eric, and I feel like I think I watched his last couple fights.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he's definitely
He's definitely
Yep.
coming to
And getting better and better.
yeah, man. I think that was it, Chris. We got an hour 35 in. I just want to thank everybody who's tuning in. Right Hook Roxy says good luck, Raymond.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And then hopefully Gabriel, you get that taken care of, man, because that
Yeah.
looks painful.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as painful like right now, just because it's already been like a month. But definitely don't like the look of it. I don't even think like even for pictures, I don't even flex. If you guys noticed during my fight, I actually didn't in the weigh-ins. I didn't flex this one.
Okay, I did see the one arm thing. I thought it was just your thing, bro.
Yeah.
Oh no, I do
See,
both all the time.
everything's coming back now. I was like, okay, that's why he was doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
One hand man that day,
One
but
hand man.
yeah, never again. Like I said.
I thought I was like, is that the new nickname, One Hand Man? Sticking to maestro. He's sticking
No,
to that.
maestro.
He writes
yeah.
with the right, so he's good, right?
Right-handed. No, school will start next year. I'll continue that.
Let me send some big shout out to everybody. I'm gonna try to get everybody who was on here. Pete, Saida,
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Draft Cuts, Pete again,
Petey Fresh. Petey
Ivan,
Fresh.
Stacy. She was trying to help y'all out with the questions, but they didn't have their phones on them. So
Shout out
They
Stacy.
give you guys the answers.
shout out Blanca. Shout out to everybody. Big shout out to Jesse from Puro Golpe.
Puro
who made
Golpe,
it out
yes,
here, bro.
definitely.
Yeah, and then shout out to you guys, man, for allowing us to come out here, inviting us. You know, there's a great setting, right, to do a podcast, Chris.
Yeah, no, it's a homie. This is you guys feel comfortable
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
of course.
Definitely.
We know sometimes like this is new, doing interviews and all this, and it's nice to have you guys in your home and where you're comfortable. Where your dad's here, your family, your sisters,
Yeah.
your friends checking in. So that's what we want to do. Be in a space where you guys are just relax.
Yeah, heck, yeah. Thank you guys for coming all the way from Long Beach, right?
Yeah.
Good job.
Man,
Shout out
yeah,
to the
thank you
LBC.
guys.
I want to
So,
send a
yeah.
big shout out to Edgar Berlanga too.
Oh, yeah,
he
that's
just posted a video with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah,
That was
that's
pretty
how-
dope in the studio.
That's crazy.
And the streak continues for Edgar.
It's funny because like we went shopping. Right, we're watching the fights. Gio was like, man, we gotta get back quick because what did we miss that first round knockout? And so we're like running out of the groceries. Like
Yeah, I was getting mad, low key. I'm like, dude, just
if
pick
I'm-
any chips.
Pick
Let's
any
go,
chips.
son.
Let's go. Let's go.
Couldn't pick.
I was like, 2 for 5.
He's
2
trying
for
to get the
6.
special.
We're always looking to
I got
save,
this
right?
coupon over here. Let me double check.
Yeah, that was a fight. You guys were backing up Salcedo. That's you guys' side, right? A little bit. We were like Barbosa, but we knew it was gonna be a complicated fight. We knew it was
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be a tough
we're cool
fight.
with both of them.
Yeah.
Arnold is a good friend of ours.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah,
he's
we're
a
actually cool with both of them.
They
Humble.
asked us for sparring, and I mean,
You guys couldn't-
We need to work, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Arnold would have asked us, we would have jumped on with Arnold too.
So it's whoever asked you guys first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever
Okay.
asks for work, we'll take it.
Yeah, we hope like people don't take it offensive, like it's part of the
Yeah.
boxing. You spar whoever.
Once you spar with one for their camp, then you can't
Exact-
really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
because it's
Yeah,
a conflict of interest type.
I wouldn't mind sparring anyone. Just
Yeah.
trying to learn from them. So that's
Yeah.
my main thing.
Yeah.
but yeah, that was a good fight.
So now that they're done, if they call you again, you'll spar, or is it?
Tito for a
Okay.
minute.
Oh, so yeah.
Yeah, we've seen him on TV. We're like, this is how we do with this kid,
Yeah,
Mm.
no, he's good. We seen him at Churchill. He's
Yeah,
comes
he's,
forward. He's a good fighter.
he has that freaking that fight of the year.
Yeah,
See
with
that?
what's the name? Se me pasa, but yeah, he's a good fighter.
Yeah.
We knew those guys were up there. Like one of them is gonna go up, the other one's,
Yeah.
but they both deserved it. Yeah, Barbosa, we had him on the show, and we know how sometimes like they shove him for a little bit, but we know he's been working and working and working, and so like we're
Yeah,
happy.
he showed skill on that fight.
Yeah, and then meeting him as a person, just like you guys, humble, hungry, family dude, like nice guy,
Yeah.
good people, just good people.
Shout out to Arnold, man.
Yeah, shout out.
And
Arnold.
yeah, we should be on air. I don't know how much they missed, but
They missed the
They missed the good stuff, man.
But yeah, Raymond said a very funny joke. Like,
I
Y'all
missed
it,
the
man.
funniest joke. Had us all on the ground laughing.
I think that's why he disconnected. He just dropped the mic.
Shut the mic, boom.
Mic drop.
Yeah, man. But once again, thank you guys, man. We wish you guys the best, and hope we get invited back soon, man.
Hey,
Anytime, man. Next time we'll have a carne asada.
Hey,
that's
let's
what's up.
go. We'll come on a weekend or
Yeah.
something.
And I can't wait for like the audience to come back, you know, all that, because we'd love to be like to see you guys live and see
yeah.
all that.
Can't wait. I don't know. They're not gonna have audience in your fight, huh?
I'm not sure.
I was hearing rumors about it, but I'm not sure.
November 14th, right?
Yeah.
Damn, that's my mom's birthday. I would have taken her out. Like, let's go, mom. I see this guy fight. That's dope. Dope.
I've been a coach.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll let you guys know though if we hear anything about that. Cause I know they are gonna allow. I think for Tank.
The Tank one, yeah, that's one of the first ones. And then the December 5th, the Errol Spence,
Yeah.
Danny Garcia fight. We're actually going to Texas to see that one. See that fight.
Yeah,
So,
that's
yeah.
cool. Yeah, that's a good fight. Right
Who do you
So-
think's gonna win?
That one, I think Errol Spence. I think it's the truth. I think,
How about you?
You think he's the truth?
like, no, like, I think he's Danny. You can't discount Danny, but like Errol, I think Errol and Terrence are up there, and then
And Danny Garcia's the one that called him out, so you must have seen something.
he must, yeah.
I think though. I mean, I think we're all with Spence, but that crash
Yeah.
and that recovery. That's
Yeah.
why everybody like. Is it gonna be the same?
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be closer than people would think.
I think
So
so.
I'm gonna say like 55-45 for Errol Spence, just because I mean, I've doubted him so many times, and I'm always wrong. You know, I thought he was gonna lose against Porter. I thought that was a very close fight, but
That's close.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I give respect to anybody that fights Porter.
Yeah, you guys
That
are-
boy's
let's
a
keep going
monster.
forward. Yeah, to me, like now though, after this Vasily Lomachenko, now you're like, oh, shit, anything can happen in a way.
Yeah.
You know, boxing is
Yeah, that's
como
true.
dicen,
Yeah.
it's unexpected. You know, never. You think you know, and then you don't.
Yeah.
shout out
It's
to
like-
Angel Garcia, man. We hope to get him on the show one time. I'll just give him the mic. I won't even talk.
Hey, if Danny wins, this is the year of the loud dad for sure. For sure.
All right, man. Let's start signing off. Chris, you got any shout outs?
Just I want to thank you guys. Thank you guys for opening the doors once again. Just want to say you guys are both wonderful people. Not just like good boxers, great boxers, but you guys are good people outside. So I hope.
Yeah, we wouldn't drive out here.
We wouldn't
if y'all
drive out
weren't, dog. Trust.
So
if we charge
worth
you,
it.
if we charge you coming in,
so it's gonna be about 10 years. It's like, damn, I thought they were nice. So I know, bro, like you have an amazing story, but you're even a better person. So Top Ring, you guys gotta open that book, man. This guy right here.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yep, thank you
Yeah.
guys.
Great role model too. I
Great
think we
model,
told you
yeah.
last time, but it's very refreshing to see someone who's educated and well spoken and cares about the youth and all that.
Yeah.
And works 3 jobs basically and still doing his thing in the ring. So
Thank you guys so
I
much. Yeah.
commend you, man.
Yep, thank you.
He's never mad. Never mad. Bro.
Never mad. Never mad. Always positive. I always like to be goofy and joking around, but I just want to be like some motivation, you know.
And then November 14th, man, don't miss it. ESPN. Raymond would be in there putting in work. Thank you to Coach, man. Thank you so much. Thank you to Jesse from Puro Golpe over there.
Thank you,
Thanks for
Jesse.
being here. And then, man, just make sure to follow us. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And I think that's it for me. Yeah, man. That's it.
Thank you guys so much, man. Thank you for everything.
Yes,
We got some food.
Hey, there we go. That's what we came for. You guys can sign us off.
Let me see if they wrote any last comments on here. If the chat reconnected. Let's see. Blanca says, shout out to my sister Monica
My mama.
and Dad for
Hola,
doing
tia.
such a great job with these boys.
Hey,
Yeah, and that's a good way to end it
yeah.
right there.
yeah, there you go. Shout out to parents because they raise
Yeah.
they raise good boys for sure.
All right, and we're out. Thank you all so much.
Thank you
we'll
guys
be
for
back
watching.
soon. Peace.
Thank you guys.